There are a few things that I want to take care of today. There's some stuff around the base that we need to do. I'd like to turn that skelly spawner we found last time into a proper mob farm, and some other stuff which we'll get to later. But for right now, let's just do the household chores, like tending to our animals. So come here, sheepies, you need a share. Collect the eggs, and I would milk the cow, but I don't really have any need to milk the cow right now. Perfect timing, friend. Thank you, guys. I think I've got everything. You know what I probably should do? Now I actually have some coal, I could probably make some campfires and stick them under a few of these beehives around here. Can actually get some honey, because I don't think I have any honey at the moment, or at least not a proper supply of it. So yeah, maybe let's just go do that quickly. And while we're over this way, maybe we'll harvest some crops and just do the little odds and ends. But then we're going to head over that way, I think the skelly spawner was. I can't actually remember. Yes, there it is. There's our cobblestone pillar down there. So maybe we could build some sort of structure on top of it as well. But I hope you guys are having a lovely day. I have just settled down for the evening. It's been a pretty busy one, and looking forward to playing some Minecraft, so thank you for joining me. What did I come over here for? A campfire. I forgot in that short amount of time. Okay, so we need, is it 3 sticks? That's not enough. And 3 logs. And then obviously some coal. Placed a couple of crafting tables underneath some of the chests here, just to try and hide them a little bit. At some point I'm probably going to have to upgrade my storage room, but for right now that is doing the job just fine. And then coal. 1 piece. We'll just stick it under one of the bee nests for now, or beehives, whichever one it is. I can never quite remember. The question is, which one? We do have this one right here, but that's right next to the base, and I don't really want to place it there. But maybe this one? It's fairly low to the ground. I could probably break this block, stick the campfire here, and then just grab a little bit of dirt and enclose that, possibly. Got so many of these flowers. Like 8 stacks, I want to say. Maybe I'll actually go have a look, because it is an insane number of pink petals that I've got. There we go. Okay, that's nice. Covered up the campfire enough so you can't see it unless you're really close, and you'll be able to get some honey. Yeah, look at that. An insane amount of pink petals. Do I have any shears in here? No, let's craft a pair just to kind of keep on hand. There's my iron. I'll take 2 of those and craft some shears. And now we officially have a supply of honeycomb. Disappeared then. We got it. Now, did I or did I not place ladders going down to the spawner? No, of course I didn't. That would have been too easy. That's okay. I'm probably going to need some wood for a build that we'll do around this thing anyway, so I could do with chopping some trees regardless, because I definitely do not have enough at the moment for... God, I don't even know how many ladders that would be. A couple of stacks probably. So yeah, we are going to need quite a few sticks, so we had better get tree chopping. Just wondering if I should do it out of a different wood type, the build we make over there, or if I should stick with the cherry theme. I feel like since it's not really in the cherry grove, I should do something different, otherwise all my builds are going to look the same in this world. So yeah, we'll get some spruce. That's always a good idea. And start growing some of them. I could do it doing the big trees, the 4x4s, or the 2x2s. They just make podzol everywhere, don't they? And I don't really want a whole bunch of podzol. But I can probably place some blocks to stop that, maybe. Do we have any bones? Got a few bones. That's fine. We should have a lot more by the end of today. And then I'm going to need some supplies for the actual skelly spawner. The main things I know is I need 2 signs, 2 fences, and then a soul sand, which I put somewhere and there it is. I'll probably need some other blocks, but that's a good start. Let's just quickly hit the hay and then we'll start growing some trees. We have got more than enough wood now to especially make some ladders, but also hopefully to build something later on. It's also raining, so I could do with getting down to the skelly spawner, but first of all I need to make another bucket because we are going to require an infinite water source, and I don't know if there's going to be any water down there. There's actually not really much water up here. I think the closest reservoir or source is... yeah, it's actually down at that little pond that we made not too long ago. So let's go grab a bucket and then we can head on down and start work on the skelly spawner. Sorry pathway, but I haven't got time to use you today because I think the sun is about to set and I would quite like to beat the darkness. So, there we go. Couldn't grab a bucket then. We got a bucket, we got a soul sand. I am going to need some kelp at some point in time. I don't actually think I have any really nearby, so that's going to require its own separate expedition. But we can make a start, begin digging it out, and that sort of stuff. Now where is it? I've misplaced my cobblestone pillar. And it is officially dark. Over here? Yes, there we are. Okay. It is on a little bit of a weird part of the terrain. Building something here might actually be pretty tricky. Probably isn't going to be able to be the biggest thing in the world, but there's a skeleton, and I am really going to hope that I put water at the bottom of here. I think I did. Thank goodness. I did. Okay, cool. So here we are. At the skelly spawner. Let's just have a quick check of the cave. I did a good job of lighting this thing up, so hopefully nothing's gonna spawn. Did I empty the chests? Not quite, but that's alright. First things first, I'd like to just make a crafting table. Mainly for the ladders, because we are definitely gonna need them. We probably don't need to close off this to the cave. Not yet anyway. I think we're safe for now. Let's just stick this... you know what? For now, that can just go there. And... honestly, I don't think I really need to go back up yet, so there's probably not much point in crafting all those ladders for right now. So I tell you what we're going to do. This is going to be where we come down, so we kind of need this to be the killing room, quote unquote, where the skeletons are going to fall. I can't ever quite remember how far away the skeletons need to be from the spawner to keep spawning. I want to say it's like 16 blocks, but I could be wrong. It's been a while. It has been a really long while. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's probably overkill, but as long as we're close enough to activate the spawner and also reach the skeletons. So let's just dig this a little bit out. Oh, I didn't bring torches. That is something I should have brought. Okay, maybe we will be going up sooner rather than later. So that's 16, so the skeletons would be falling here, and the spawner is still activated. Okay, that works. Let's mark that with our crafting table for now. Then we know where we're aiming, and we can get started. So that's where they're going to be falling. That is 16 blocks. Maybe it's like 8 blocks or something. 12? One of those sound right. Let's just give ourselves a little bit more room, and I'll see if I can maybe snag a couple of torches from the cave, because it's pretty dark and I can't really see anything, which usually means you guys definitely can't. I will take this torch. Probably just need the one for now. I can actually keep it on my offhand and light the way as I go. Right, we'll take these with us, because we're going to have to clear this whole room in a minute. And I guess for now, may as well stick these down here. Probably will make it look a little bit nicer than what we are currently, but I'm just trying to figure out the layout. So, where do we want the ladder? Maybe we want the ladder... we'll keep the ladder on this side where I've got all of the cobbled deep slate and cobblestone. The rain is pouring down this hole. Getting drenched. Yeah, okay, so I have the ladders going up there, skeletons spawning or falling over here, and then the spawning room can be here. Okay. I think that's going to work, because open room, a tunnel, then with a bubble column around about here. We could always have a bit of a window, possibly, if we could maybe get our hands on some tinted glass at some point. They can go up. I've just realized that's going to get in the way, isn't it? This requires some finagling. Allow me to just have a think for a bit, I think. Yeah. Let me go think. Okay, I have been a busy bee. Lots of digging has been done. Some sad news though, I wasn't paying attention and my diamond pickaxe broke, which is why I'm now down to iron again, which is a bit of a downgrade, but that's okay. Just gives me another reason to go down in the mines more often, get some more diamonds. But I think I'm all ready. I've figured it out. We pretty much have our big spawning room here. This is going to take it to the bubble column, which goes up and just about misses our opening here. It's going to come from this block right here, so we can still use our ladder. And then somewhere up here, I can't remember where, it's going to wrap around the ladder and then drop 23 blocks onto the crafting table, which I think should work if I'm remembering this correctly. Like I said, it has been a very long time since I made one of these. But this is 8 blocks long, so it should go right up to the edge. Just need to fill this whole room with water. And then add 2 more here on either side. And that takes it into here. Obviously, we'll not have the cobblestone there. And then I think what I need to do is actually grab my fences. And then I'm pretty sure I place them here, I think. I think that's what you gotta do. I might possibly have to water log them. Shouldn't really make a difference regardless, so maybe I'll just do that anyway. If I can fight the current, I could really use some depth strider boots. So if we do that, and then this is where we use our signs. They go there, and then that turns into our bubble column. But we can't really do anything about it for right now. I just want to see if it's gonna actually take the mobs up, because I'm a pretty good example of a skeleton. We'll just do 2 for now, and then let's get just a block to place there. Is that gonna work? No, that's not gonna work. How was I trying to do this? Or is it gonna work? No, okay, I need to reconsider again. Crisis averted, I figured it out, just had to lower the fences down by a block, and then this takes the skeleton all the way over, extra block dug out there to get the water flowing, and now I'm gonna drown. Let's get a bucket and just take this away for now. And you too. Okay, cool. That is semi-functional. Now, we can head up and go on a little adventure to get some kelp, because that is the next thing. Our bubble column has to go all the way up so we're able to actually drop them down. So, yeah. Back up to the surface I go, up this very, very long ladder. Oh boy, I am definitely going to have to make some sort of water drop when we're all done here, because I don't mind going up, but having to fall that slow all the way down, I'd rather not if I can help it. Okay, we need to go to the ocean, because I don't think kelp grows in rivers. There's definitely not any there, so I'm assuming, yeah, I need to go to the ocean, which is roughly northwest, I think. So off in that direction, but I'm going to do a hop, skip and a jump all the way back to the base a second, and we'll pick up one of our horses, because it'll probably make the experience and the journey a bit nicer and a bit quicker. And gives the opportunity to actually use the horse stable. And lets the horses have a run around as well. Or one of them at least. Hang on, weren't you one of the ones in the stable? Don't tell me you've got out. Where's the pathway? There it is. There was definitely a white one in there. At least I think there was. Yeah, okay, the white one's still in there, and looks like the other one is too. Right, who wants to come with? We'll take this guy. Now, somewhere here is my saddle. There we are. Let's get him ready and head to the ocean. At least I think it's this way. Oh man, you're actually probably not that much quicker than me sprinting. You also can't get up that single block? Okay, this is going to be difficult. Man, this guy's slow. That's alright. I don't think it's too far. Maybe it is. I definitely remember seeing the ocean out this way before, so I'm going to take my chances and hope I'm correct. If not, this is going to be a very slow and a very sad journey back home. In the time it has taken me to come all the way out here to the ocean, gather the kelp, and now the return journey, which is yet to be done, I definitely could have just placed in all of the water sources by hand. It really wouldn't have taken me that long, but I've had a nice little adventure, other than the few river crossings I've had to do. I'm not in the newest version just yet, so my horse is still unable to swim, which is a shame, and I didn't bring a lead to pull him across, so gotta have a little push up the butt to get him across there, but we get there in the end. And also, now I've got kelp if I need it for future projects that require more than, 20 water sources, because really that's all I've got to do. So yeah, definitely, really, could have just done that by hand. You've just gone all the way back to the shore. Come on, my friend, help me out a little bit and go more than a block away. Give me a head start. I think I just push him back every time. That's alright. We'll get home eventually. This way, buddy. Thank you for the ride, old buddy, old pal. I'm gonna drop you home, and then I'll take that off you. There you go. I now need to head over to the skelly spawner, but the trouble is, it's dark, so maybe I should have a nap, but also, let's live a little. Let's spend more than 10 seconds out in the darkness. We are only going over just the hill, really, so we should be fine. Have I got to everything I need there? That's the question. I think just kelp, right? Didn't come back for anything else, it was just that. Trying to think what I could possibly build as the structure to this skelly farm. Like I said, I think I definitely want to stray away from the cherrywood cobblestone palette. Try something a little bit different now. Oh, we got some zombies spawning, that's okay. We'll breeze past them. No trouble. Suckers. There's a creeper right there though. And I don't have any arrows. Let's just be quick and hope for the best. Don't follow me down here, please. Okay, I think we're good. Have to be careful going back up if I hit there before sunrise, but I probably won't. I should be down here for a while. I just need to place in this kelp, get all those solid water sources, and then I think the farm should be up and running. But yeah, we are most certainly going to have to incorporate a water drop into this somehow. I can't be doing this every time. And chances are I'm not going to move my enchanting setup over here, just because we've already got it nicely set up over at the base. Maybe if I have enough stuff to make another one, I could do that, but I don't really want to break it all and place it all over here. I like where it is. Okay, let's see then. We need to get up to the top of here, and there's a couple of ways to do that. Other than I don't have the actual chute at the moment. Tell you what, 2 seconds. Let's just see where we are on the coordinates. There's x24. Okay, well, not x24, x minus 424, but keep it simple. So I can... It's going to get a little bit dark unless I do that, and we should be fine. And then I'll water bucket my way back up. Haven't used this technique in a very long time. And it's not working that well. Why is it not working that well? Maybe because it's a single chute. The water's dissipating a lot quicker. But we'll get there. Only a few more blocks. No, catch me. How many more? Okay, nearly there. It'll be worth it. And last one. There we go. Nice. Okay, so this is where the skeletons are going to be going. In this little corridor. And we wanted 24. So this block right here is where they're going to come up. Meaning we can do that. And then if we dig straight down. I know it's advised against, but I think it should pop us out onto that soul sand. Or actually onto some cobblestone, then onto soul sand. Fingers crossed. This is going on a lot longer than I thought it would. getting a bit nervous. There we go. Okay. Then this one, and there we go. Awesome. I should have placed the water source first. Now I'm in the same predicament. Damn. Okay. That's alright. Let me just make my way back up there again. Oh joy. Oh wait, hang on. Oh man. I am not full of smarts today. Not at all. We have a ladder. I should have just used this to begin with. That would have been so much smarter. Okay, so it's probably about here? Nope, a little bit higher. How much higher? That's the question. Oh, quite a bit higher actually. A bit more so like here by this tough block. There we go, okay. It's a very long-winded way around, but we got there in the end. So we can do that, and then we can drop our water source. Now, is this going to flood? I don't think so, because this is 8 blocks. So if we place this here, the skeletons will come up, fall down here, go around here, and drop into the chute. Okay, we're all good there. Let's just battle the current. And hope I haven't caused too much of a flood down here, even though I very may well have. I did, because I forgot to break this. Good job, mate. Okay, a little bit of cleanup. And same again on the other side. Then, if we just fill all of this in, we'll come back and break those torches in a second, but for right now we need to stop another flood. Because all of this is going to become water sources. And at some point I might want to make this into glass to see through. So I'll mark it with that for now. And I guess now I can just place in the kelp, right? And all of this should turn to water sources once I break it. There we go. Oh, finally. Got there in the end. Now to test this, if I fall down here, I don't have feather falling. I have the same amount of hearts as a skeleton. It should leave me with half a heart. If not, I'm going to be very upset. Perfect. Oh, I'm actually... Oh, I might have been at 1 block too low, possibly? Ah, that's okay. If the skeletons are dying, I'll just stick another block on top. It'll be fine. Oh boy, that was tedious. Very, very tedious. Slowly, we are getting there. Any second now we should be dropping into the farm. Just like that. And as you can see, I've made some changes. So it doesn't look truly terrible down here. It's nothing revolutionary, but it is a nice aesthetic change. So it doesn't just look like you're in a cave. And even better, the farm is working. This guy isn't a single hit kill because he's got armor on. But generally, there'd be a whole bunch here, and I'd be using my sword. Okay, that was a bad example. You're meant to die too. But yeah, it works, which is great. We're getting lots of bones. This room looks okay. As I said, not my finest work, but it'll do the trick. And then we also have a water drop all the way up from the surface, so I can at least get down here pretty quick. At some point, maybe I'll turn this into a bubble column, but for now, I don't mind a classic ladder. I have brought just a few extra little bits with me, like a lantern. I'm wondering if this is going to be enough to light up the entire room. I'm skeptical. Yeah, sure, that's okay. A little bit nicer than torches. And then I've also got an item frame because I crafted some stone swords. save using my iron or diamond sword durability on something like this. We can just have one on the go, and when we're done, pop it in the item frame. And also a painting, just for a little bit of decoration. Can we even... I want just a single block painting. Sure, that one's fine. Does that just look dumb? A little bit. It looks a little bit dumb. Whatever. It can stay. I've decided not to go with the window because this is where the bubble column is and they were just whizzing by, so you probably wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. But one other thing I think I would quite like to do, just wondering where is a good place to put it. To be fair, it doesn't need to be like an official thing, so I could just do it behind the wall somewhere. I want just a place to dump some, you know, all the bows that I'll probably get that I don't need, instead of just leaving them on the floor. Make a bin of sorts. So if we just do that and then have a lava bucket, I can just break that. Is that going to ever fall in the lava? Hopefully not. Well, it's there if we want it. Skadoosh, like that. Oh, so satisfying. Okay, and it's even better because now we have an actual supply of bones, so I can use bone meal for stuff if I want. We got XP, we're ready to enchant again if I actually had anything to enchant, which I don't. But I've got the option to now if the time arises. But that's the actual farm done. Now we just need to head up to the surface and make it look a little bit prettier up there. Now, first thing we are going to have to do, for sure, is flatten this out a little bit because we can't really build anything on this steep of a terrain. So, just going to try and make a bit of a platform for now. We can tear down our pillar partially. Where did the hole go? The hole's here, right? Yeah, okay, be careful. We got the water drop, but I'd rather not fall all the way down. There we go. And then we just kind of have to smooth everything else out. Kind of like to go down one layer at a time when I do this. And just try and follow the terrain as best I can, so that it almost blends in. It doesn't look like I've actually tampered with it. Admittedly, it kind of does right now because there's dirt everywhere, but that should blend in quite nicely. Might have to expand it out a little bit more after, but it's okay. We can worry about that once we actually got the building in place. And I think I'm just going to go with a nice simple watchtower. Nothing massive, but big enough to encompass these two holes, really. That's the main goal. So I brought some stuff with me. Let's lay down our supplies over here. And the base, we're going to go with some tuff. If we just get some of this for now, we'll have our doorway right here. So that's going to need changing the terrain. And then maybe if we just kind of do something like that. Pretty simple shape, right? We are definitely going to have to fix this afterwards. And we're going to need a little bit more because we're going to need some stairs as well. So we'll pop 3 stairs in here, and then above those 3 stairs we can have some windows, which I've brought with me. And then maybe just some more polished tuff. I've got an idea of what it's going to look like in my head. It's just kind of hard to explain. But if we just do something like this, and then maybe like stair, stair, slab on every side, and that should kind of taper it up a little bit, hopefully. So what is that? That's 4 slabs, and we need 8 stairs. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, slab, 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 and slab. Cool. Right. Also got some logs, which I'm thinking we can just have some pillars going up like that. Okay, let's be careful. We're walking right over the holes here. That's actually a pretty precarious, but it'll be fine. I can walk around it. Okay, now obviously these are going to get stripped because that will look so much nicer. And if we just make them, maybe for now we'll just add 3 more. Then we'll see how we're looking. Get some planks and we can do something like this. Whoop. Put a parkour my way across. Oh, steady. And then, okay, we only got enough for 2 of those, but that's alright. Yeah, okay. And then we'll have a bit of a platform at the top and possibly some more like corner supports going up this side. Okay, promising start. Still pretty ugly at the moment though. This is looking a little bit nicer now. We're not quite done. The roof is very much so unfinished. I want to get some more tough bricks to go up there, but I totally ran out. I have just realized I forgot to add in a couple of spruce trapdoors if I've still got some. Yes, I do. Just wanted to cover these up on the outside. And 2 more over here. So yeah, we're going to make a little canopy up here with some more tuff when we get it. But for now, other than right out the front here, going to make a nice awning. That is the tower. Just imagine there's a top to it. Nice, okay. That's cool. We will have to link that up with a pathway soon, but that's alright. It's only over there, so it won't take long at all. But for the time being, let's head inside and make this floor a little bit prettier. So let's get rid of these blocks. Oh, careful. And this one, these 3, and the one with the door. Just going to place in some deep slate brick. Just something that isn't tough or spruce. And then going to turn this into a trapdoor so we don't just immediately fall down the hole as soon as we get here. And I kind of want that to be the other way. No! Ah, that's always a sad sight. I have a trapdoor there, so when it's time to plummet, we can just open this up and fall on through. And we can still use the ladder to get up to the top. Nice, we're crammed in, but it all kind of works. Let's just pop the door back, and you may notice I've got some kelp with me. That is because we are going to definitely, right now, turn this into a water drop or water bubble column. Otherwise, I never will. Never. Oh, that's not how that works. I'm trying to waterlog you. Is that not possible? There we go. I won't do it if I don't do it right now. So let's break this ladder all the way down. It's going to take me a while. Got to do it this way so I don't flood the place. I've just realized my axe is 100% going to break. So let's get ahead on that. And actually just run back real quick and grab that. But whilst we're down there, we'll get some more tuff, finish up the roof, and we'll have ourselves a nice little tower with the skelly spawner. I did want to do a couple of other things over at the base, but honestly, I can't remember what they were. I really can't. I'm not sure. I think there was something to do with a bridge, but I can't remember where I wanted a bridge. Of course, there's always little jobs around to do. Like seeing Blossom. Hello, sweetheart. Harvesting the crops. I never get to that. Oh, I remember one thing. Oh, I'm in the same predicament as I've been multiple times today. I need a water source up here. Because every single time I've ran out and my water bucket is empty, I have to run down to there. So, yeah, we'll take care of that before we end off for today. But for right now, let's try not to get distracted anymore. I'll make myself an iron axe. I do definitely want to get some more diamonds because I love having a proper good axe. I'd like to get a diamond one and enchant it. But got no diamonds, so I have to save that till I'm back down in the mines again. But for now, let's head over here, start digging some ladders, get ourselves a boulder column, and finish up the tower. Turns out there's a very efficient way to do this. You just shift on the ladder, the water kind of pushes you down each time, so I've managed to get down to the bottom here pretty quickly. How's this going to work actually? Oh, the painting's going to have to go, isn't it? I hadn't really thought that far in advance, and we're also going to have to get a couple of signs, or trapdoors actually would do the trick, wouldn't they? If I put 2 trapdoors here, and then that should hold the water back. In theory. It's always in theory. I'm never really sure until I actually do it. But sorry, out of place painting. You're gonna have to go, I'm afraid. Okay, now that should all stay there. Yes, fantastic. Okay. And then just to make this look a little bit more proper, line up with the trapdoor, we'll curve them round to the side. Okay, nice. I could probably get rid of this pillar now as well, actually, now that I think about it. If I get some chains or something, could possibly just hold the water in place. That's all we really are looking for it to do. But that's something I can just sort out after. It's not really going to revolutionize how this room looks. It's just not going to have a big fat pillar in the middle. Okay, soul sand there. Now we should just be able to place down all of our kelp. I'm pretty sure if I just get bone meal, which I have plenty of now, so I could have actually tested it and bone mealed it from the bottom, I think that would have been a bit of a quicker way to do it, and I won't drown, which is a very big possibility here, because there's quite a long way to go. I'm just going to keep going and hope for the best, but yeah, okay. Should have saw that coming. That is actually my first death, and I'm guessing, of course we're back here. Well, I'm going to have a fun walk home, or honestly, I might just wait till morning. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Please leave me be. I've had a... Actually, I would say stressful night, but it was fine. My stuff should be here somewhere. Yep, right at the top of the kelp. Ah, I got so close. I was nearly there. Let's not do the same again. Let's get all the way up and breathe some nice fresh air. Okay, now the only thing I'm not sure is if I'm going to be able to have this, or if that's going to get in the way. I'm not sure. We'll go down and find out. How does this work? Just pop down. Oh, I tried to shut that on the way past, but it didn't quite work. It's okay. We know the water drop is functional. That's nice. And then this should fly us up to the top. With no problems. Hopefully. It's pretty dark here, but I haven't really got a good way to get any light. Nope, I think that worked. Okay, the top block isn't a water bubble, but that's fine, honestly. Not a big deal. I'd rather have that than just the open hole. Okay, awesome. Inventory sort. Wabam. There we go. Now, there was something else I was meant to be doing. Oh yeah, that was it. We need more tough blocks. So back down we go. That is so much nicer than using the ladder over and over and over again. And I'll just dig my way out and see if I can find some tough somewhere. Honestly, I might just stumble into it on the way there because it is all around the deep slate levels. Something that is a little bit sad. Just lost all my levels. I know we have this farm now, so it won't actually take that long, but I had like 35 or something. It's a bit of a shame. Okay, come on. The cave opening is somewhere this way. I know it is. I can hear the skeletons falling. I think I've dodged the actual farm. Okay, really? There we go. I knew I had to be here somewhere. And look at that. A whole bunch of tough right outside. I am kind of tempted. I know we do have to finish the roof and I will get to it. But I'm kind of tempted to stay down here in the mines and see if I can find some more diamonds. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I would like a fortune pickaxe. That would be really nice. Then I'd be even more inclined to go mining. But I suppose we have the other one. It does have a silk touch enchantment, which is pretty important. But I think I'd honestly rather have fortune. I think if we go mining, or even if I do some off-camera mining, I'll head to a different cave, because from what I remember, we totally, fully explored this one. But there probably isn't much left to find. There we go. Okay, nice. I am honestly going to leave this corridor here, and I'll just block it up, so if I need to get out again for any reason, I can just take down those 2 blocks. Take that, skeletons. Give me back my levels. Yeah, shouldn't take long to get them back. There we go. Roof complete. Just need to get... Oh, missed. Back up there and break that one last dirt block. There we go. Okay. I do think we need at least a lantern up here. Because is that a full block? Yeah, okay. Of course it is. I just broke a dirt block from there. We can get a lantern there. We'll run back and grab that. Down here should be fine. Although that... I feel like needs to be a deep slate brick. Okay, anything else while we're here? I guess I could get like 1 lantern and just stick it in the corner. Possibly. Okay, head back home. We'll get 2 lanterns and a deep slate brick. Anything else we need? Let's actually have a look at the build. That's important too, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? That actually doesn't look too bad. Something I've just quickly whipped up. I'm pretty happy with that. Definitely was a good idea branching away from the cherry cobblestone combo. I do think we will try and keep that for just inside of the cherry blossom biome. So anything up on this grove here. We can branch out a little bit from that block palette. I've kept it pretty simple just because I really don't have that many resources, but further on down the line we'll get some more stuff, so we can always make the builds look a little bit nicer. I probably don't have lanterns just sitting around in a chest. That's okay. I got a deep slate brick. I'll take that. I'm gonna sort out my inventory later. That is a mess I don't want to deal with right now. And oh, I've got iron in the furnace. Sure, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And then we want 2 of the ingots there. Oh, just completely eradicated what I did. Or 2 lanterns. There we go. Nice. Okay, 2 lanterns, deep slate brick. We can also do the pathway, actually, while we're down there. So that is probably going to require another shovel. Although I already have tons of shovels, actually. Here they are. My pathway shovels. And also some cherry fences, because we like to have the tiki torches going along there. Okay, nice. Let's go sort all of that. Ah, that's looking good. I like that. Slowly but surely we'll add some more stuff around here. But I do want to kind of keep it all pretty contained. I don't plan on really getting super advanced in this world. At least absolutely no time soon. I'm very much so enjoying the slow pace of everything. And I'm not going to be zipping around on an elytra or anything like that. So everything kind of needs to be a little bit close. Now, let's see. When I come through here, which side am I going to be dropping down? Okay, I'm instinctively going to the right, so we'll stick it on the left. And have another one up the top here. Nice. And a lovely view as well. Not bad at all. We can nearly see the fishing dock down there. But I think for right now, let's grab my stone shovels and we can start pathing. Now, where do we want to connect up to? It is literally just over there. So if we just... Oh! Well, that didn't get very far. If we just plot a general outline, and then we'll thicken it up afterwards. Something I was debating with whilst I was building the tower, possibly seeing if I can get myself a mending book. But at the same time, I don't really want to. I feel like, and it's not that often I do start new worlds, but whenever I do, ever since it became pretty easy to get mending, I would just get myself a mending book as soon as possible. But I kind of like the idea of my tools diminishing and breaking and needing to go back down into the mines to get diamonds. So, food for thought, for sure. But this is looking a lot nicer. A wider pathway, I can actually fit along this thing now. Definitely one of the shorter pathways I've made. Some of the others took significantly longer than this. And we'll just taper it off like that. Okay, nice. Final thing is just to go along and place a couple of torches. Because it does look very nice around here. All the pathways, seeing them lit up when it turns to nighttime. It's very pretty. So I definitely want to keep doing that. There we go. Okay, I am in dire need of sorting out my inventory, so just quickly head back to the base and sort this jumbled mess out. That is a lot nicer. I do still have some stuff here for a very small build I want to do quickly. I mentioned about having a infinite water source up here, and instead of just digging, you know, a small hole in the floor, I want to make a well. And there's a really simple well design that I've used before in the past. I can't remember where I first saw it. It was quite a long time ago, but it is as simple of a structure as you could possibly make. So because these are stairs, we can waterlog them. Of course, I don't have any water to do that. Go grab it in a second. But then if we just get some normal stairs, I'm going to try diorite first and see how that works. And you kind of like rotate each of them. You can make a bit of a curved roof. Yeah, sure. We'll go with the diorite roof. Change it up a little bit. I think we do have diorite somewhere else up here. Pretty sure the chimney. Yeah, chimney's made out of diorite. Oh, that's cute. That's actually really a sweet little build. We do just need the water sources though, so for the last time, I'm going to sprint my little legs down to this pond and fill up 2 buckets. Let's be smart about this and get 2 buckets so I don't have to do it another time. I do definitely have one in here because I've been using it today. Just a question of where did I put it, and there it is. Right, let's see if we can beat the sunrise or the sunset. Hopefully we beat the sunrise. Otherwise this is going to take a while. But yeah, look how pretty it looks with the torches lighting up the path. It's really nice. It's such a small detail and it does absolutely nothing in the day really. But at nighttime it makes the world of difference. Feels very cozy around here. I love it. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything spawning just yet. Oh, I saw a skeleton. I take that back. That's okay. We literally just need to place in these 2 water sources. And then we can hit the hay because we are done for today. Oh, that actually fits in really well. What a good placement. There we go. And as you can see, I just click anywhere on the side and it fills up the bucket. That is great. Okay, one of you can go back in there. Don't need those cherry logs or stairs anymore. And flowers in there. Okay, let's stop taking risks and go to bed before something or someone blows me up.